Over the past couple of days, case prices have been going absolutely insane once again. In this case right here, the danger zone case has been one of the main culprits behind the latest case pump. It seems like just as soon as you think the kind of CS2 economy can't get any crazier, can't get any wilder with all the ups and downs and all the volatility we've seen recently, it always proves you wrong once again. And this latest case pump has things going to unbelievable levels. And if you have been investing in cases, if you've been buying cases at any time over the past couple weeks, months, or years, you're making a lot of money right now. And is it going to keep going? Is it time to buy, sell, whatever? I don't know. That's what we're going to be talking about in this video today. Today's video is sponsored by Pirate Swap, an automated CS2 trading platform where you can turn your skins into new ones simple and easy. All you have to do is click on the skins that you want to get rid of and then click on the new skins that you want to own and select confirm trade. It's that simple. It's that easy. And Pirate Swap has an amazing collection of skins, so you will definitely be able to find something that you like. And if you use the discount code GERM on Pirate Swap today, you're actually going to be able to claim a free $10 bonus and be able to get a 35% deposit bonus as well. So it's an awesome site with awesome features offering you an amazing discount. So there's no reason to not go check out Pirate Swap with that first link in the description below today. And thank you to them for sponsoring this video. So I believe it was last night I had people in my Discord. I wasn't even like home checking the markets or anything like that, but I had people in my Discord talking about how the danger zone case was about to hit $2 and how it was going absolutely crazy. And when you look, this on CSGO stock shows us that it hit $1.98, which is absolutely insane. Again, the danger zone case over the past year or so that I've been tracking a lot of case prices and making a lot of case investing videos and stuff, the danger zone case has been around, the $1 price point, a little bit over $1, whatever. You can see here, this is, it's like $1.30, $1.40. It dropped all the way down to $1.15 in April of 2025 during this short little crash. But I know it's been around $1 on third-party marketplaces. So on Steam, it's been around $1.30. 30, 40, 50, somewhere in there. And then now shooting up and almost breaking the $2 price point. Now, obviously, that did seem like a short-term price pump, and it did crash back down all the way back down to $1.57, but now it's going back up to $1.85. And this is very, very, very crazy because all of a sudden, the cheap, rare cases are not so cheap anymore. The danger zone case is going from around a $1 case to around a $2 case, and it's not the only one. And even if we look at the danger zone case in the past month, 52% gain. So imagine, even if you had bought a month ago when case prices had already been going pretty up throughout all of 2025, and some people are like, oh, it's a bad time to buy cases. Case prices have already pumped so much in 2025, blah, blah, blah. Still, if you bought a month ago, you could get these for $1.21 on Steam. You have been up 52% in that time. And even if we look at year to date, we can go back to January 1st of 2025. I want to take a look at that real quick because it's going to be something absolutely ridiculous. We can see from January 1st, 98 cents. Until now, these things are up 81% to start the year. So cases are absolutely insane. And this is why I've been preaching about CS2 case investing so much on this channel. And like I said, I have gotten so many comments and Discord messages and DMs about people that were like, oh my God, thank you so much. I bought this case or that case or hundreds of this case or thousands of this case or whatever. Now I'm up 10, 15, 20%. I made $500, whatever. And I think that is absolutely awesome. Obviously, my goal at the end of the day is I want to make money. I want to make money for me. I want to buy the right investments. I want to have my money in the right places. I want to secure my financial future. I want to do all these cool things. And I think the CS economy and CS ecosystem is an awesome opportunity to do that. But if obviously I can help some of you guys make money, some of you help reach your goals and everything, I want to do that as well. So this is super, super cool to see that I've been calling out cases, especially cheap, rare cases. Danger zone case has definitely been one of the ones on my radar, and to see it up, 81% in the 5 or 6 months so far in 2025, that's absolutely insane. But it's not the only case. The case that I'm invested in the most is the Prisma 2 case, now up to $1.68 on Steam. And I went back and looked. The Prisma 2 case was actually the very first case that I ever invested in. I bought it back in December of 2023. 45 cents was my original buy order. Now, again, this was on third-party marketplaces. This might have even been, like a cash-traded deal or something like that I just ended up hanging on to. We can see here back in December of 2023, it was like 88 cents on Steam at different times, maybe even down to 70 cents at certain times. But yeah, I have a 45-cent purchase price at some time. Maybe it was October, November 2023. I don't even know. But obviously, we have 3x, more than 3x, close to 4x in that time. And again, in the past year, Prisma 2 cases, this is the main case that I've been calling out, the main case I've been preaching, the main case that I've been investing in. I think I own over 3,000 of these. It's one of my biggest positions in my entire portfolio. Very, very cool to see. Again, we are up 141% in the past year. That is absolutely insane, and off to a very, very strong start in the past month. Prisma One case, one that I don't like as much, but I still like it a lot. Still one of my top choices, up 21% in the past month. We have the snakebite case, one of, again, those cheap, rare cases that is all of a sudden not being so cheap. This one is up 31% in the past month, and if we look at the yearly chart on this, it's absolutely insane, because if you go back to July of 2024, this is less than a year ago, 18 cents on the Steam marketplace, now up to 53 cents. And again, people back here were saying that it was a trash case. People are saying it was ass. People are saying it was never going to go up. And now that thing is like double or tripled in price since then. And people sitting on the sidelines calling it a trash case, or people sitting on the sidelines, waiting for a cheaper price, or being like, oh, it should be worth 12 cents or 10 cents or 8 cents or whatever. They have, missed out on a lot of gains and a lot of profits. Clutch case, another very, very cheap case that people say is ass. The thing's only up 8% or 9% in the past month. But again, if we zoom out to the past year, the gains are going to be crazy on this thing. 89% gains. Truly, like 2023, 2024, around the CS2 coming out and kind of having a disastrous release era where everything was dipping, that was really the best time to buy anything and everything. But of course, during those times, if you bought the best stuff, if you bought the highest quality stuff like cases, you have made the most money. And I think it is just truly showing us once again that anytime there is a crash, anytime there is a dip in the CS economy, it should be bought up. Counter-Strike is a growing game. It is an amazing community. Is it a strong community? Is it a strong economy? It has so many amazing fundamentals. And everyone who, again, was sitting on the sidelines during 2023, not buying cases, not buying skins, not buying knives, not buying gloves, whatever, everything is up since then. Again, we're hitting or are very close to all-time highs again in a bunch of different categories. And again, people were panicking. People were spreading, negativity and stuff. But everything is going crazy since then. Spectrum 2 case up 15% in the past month. That is obviously looking very strong as well. This is even a little bit more expensive case. This one's up to $4.84. So we're not even in the cheap case category anymore. This is like the medium, if not the expensive case category, but still up 115% in the past year, looking really, really good. Gamma 2 case up 15% in the past month. Those are looking strong as well. Chroma 3, another really strong choice, up 12% in the past month. CS20 case is a case that I've kind of been sleeping on for a long time, but now all of a sudden, as Danger Zone and Prisma, whatever, start to pass up the CS20 case in price, CS20 case starts to become a more and more attractive one, I do think. And again, I believe it's the only case with classic knives in it. And hey, classic knives are kind of ass, but again, the floor of all prices kind of goes up over time, especially if the player base numbers continue to go up and stay steady and all that stuff. So this could definitely be a strong case, a strong contender, and it has been. This one has been doing very, very well. This one is definitely one that I passed up on and kind of missed out on, but the gains have been very, very strong. Also, we get into some of the really expensive case tiers, like Operation Breakout. This thing's up 10% in the past month, 9.25%, still very strong. Glove case actually starting to cool off a little bit, down for one of the first times ever. Every time I look at this case, it's absolutely massively up. It's down like 6 or 7% in the past month, but still, even being down that, it's still up 105% in the past year. Revolver case, another one that's actually down a little bit. Again, you may want to actually consider and keep your eye on some of these cases that are down a little bit, because when all other cases are pumping 10, 15, 20, 30%, some of the cases that are down, especially Revolver case, it's not even as expensive. $3.53 for this one. This might be one to keep an eye on, because again, up 87% in the past year, and actually has some pretty strong fundamentals. Discontinued cases, Riptide down a little bit in the past month, but still doing very good in the past year. Operation Broken Fang also down about 9 or 10%. Again, this might be one to keep an eye on. I would probably rather be buying the Revolver case right now than Operation Broken Fang, but still up over 100% in the past month. Like, really, it's hard to find a case that has not doubled in the past year. But at the same time, again, while we're talking about rare cheap cases not being cheap anymore, it's being harder and harder to find stuff for a good deal, stuff for a good price. Prices continue to run, and as the prices go up, your ROI is going to be lower, your risk to reward ratio is going to be worse, all that different stuff. But we do have a couple of cases that are actually, price capped right now artificially. One of those being the gallery case. So as all other cases get more expensive, the gallery case actually becomes more and more attractive if it eventually does become discontinued, because again, it doesn't have the ability to continue to climb up in price like some of these other cases do. It's being artificially held down, but once it gets removed, that top is going to blow off and it could really explode in price. So again, as other rare cases and stuff like that gets more and more expensive, the gallery case becomes more attractive. The fever case in the long term becomes more attractive as well. This is definitely going to be one to keep an eye out on. Again, one of the best cases of all time, now being artificially capped. And of course, the recoil case. This is an active duty case, and it is the cheapest case in the game. Again, as all other cases get more and more expensive, the cheapest case in the game becomes more and more attractive as well. Still, this thing's up 70% in the past year. So this thing's up massively. You're not exactly getting the best price in the world on it, but we can see that all case prices are going up. We can see that case prices don't stay down. We are opening way too many cases. Not enough cases are being dropped. Maybe Valve's going to change something. Maybe Valve will give some update that alleviates the pressure or whatever. And if they do, and if case prices do crash or fall or whatever, I would love that. I would be buying the dip massively. Honestly, I don't even want case prices to be going up as much as they are right now. I want to be putting more and more money into them. I don't have, the money that I want to in cases. I want to own so many more cases. I want to have so much more money in them. But it gets harder and harder as prices go up, and it gets harder and harder to justify buying into them. But if there was some kind of crash, it would be insane. Again, so many of the fundamentals for cases, 37 million of these bad boys unboxed in the past month. Fever Case is finally starting to cool off a little bit. Again, there was a time where Fever Case was seeing 1 million unboxed in the past month. It's down to 10.6. Still absolutely insane. But the price numbers of the unboxings, or the unboxing numbers, are not increasing anymore for the Fever Case. They're starting to cool off. Gallery has seen an absolutely massive dip down to 1.744 million. Again, Fever Case is eating its lunch in a big way. Active Duty Cases, we still have the Recoil as the least unboxed. We still have the Fracture as the oldest. So one of those is probably going to get removed next. Clutch Case, actually the most unboxed rare case right now. So again, people love to say the Clutch Case is trash. It's not doing anything, whatever. 750,000 of these unboxed in the past month. So hey, there's a ton of people out there who, must like it for some reason. Snakebite Case, also very, very cheap, and being unboxed in huge numbers. Prisma 2 Case still having really strong unboxing numbers. Prisma 1 really strong as well. Danger Zone starting to fall off a little bit, but again, as the price climbs, you are going to see numbers drop a little bit because, one, it's getting more expensive, so it's less attractive to open, but also the supply is probably going down and down and down, so there's even less available to be opened. Some other crazy stats: Breakout, even though it's so old, 151,000 unboxed in the past month. Revolver still looking really good, 179,000 unboxed in the past month. Spectrum 2, 300,000 in the past month. That's really good. CS20, 181,000 for a case that's a little bit more rare. Horizon doesn't look too bad at 235. So just lots of awesome fundamentals, lots of awesome statistics. But literally every single case is still continuing to pump. Every single case continues to go crazy. And obviously the cases, the skins inside of them are going crazy as well. So that's a whole nother thing to keep an eye out on. And again, investing in skins from rare cases and discontinued cases is a fine way to make money as well. So keep an eye out and keep looking out for deals to be had in terms of, maybe some discrepancies between a case that's climbing in price but the skins haven't moved yet. Maybe you can find some deals there as well. But yeah, case prices going absolutely insane. I'm making a ton of money in unrealized profits. It's really cool to see, but I would not mind a crash at this point. But I do hope that you guys have been making some money as well and reaching some of your goals. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.